Modi ni be fantastic. That is senior. Say aquaba no. Say ye de baka one. And only ever to be the account yam fan count. Now ye be ye through. Now ye the also but ever show up. Now I say you young can afford when you want. And also want to be in him because Sabe me kum chacha me to me free me kuroma achama pedwa me ba kra ha no. Sabe man fast as you for achama pedwa ma me ba ha and kakran pa di yedi me ba ye and me beto asase wa ha and nyame ya do metumi asi bibi kakra a me di me ti tom ene ade man fast as and free me kuroma achama pedwa ma etimi de me nana eye nkana hene a wote so a opese ye di ne to airport no so no me ne ya adwe 100% because esa service o free voter o ko voter region now me pacho wonam wono mo a baby wo wono mo a also want to igbe kasa o ko adan sa o ko north sa eti aha capital town ya gi atom anu won so kire say yamfa edin to airport no na oburoni ofri Canada Germany America UK eba anya kora edin boni bi ma me na mimi hu kan oba na broni enso bedu onu ma wo hu oba ken na ye kama eti we problem bi enimu a esese enkrofo som ye tribalism ne ade kromo wa no se tribalism ne ye nya ye twam eye ade bi asu ni mfaso ne ye wo hai akani wale ye igbeni wale fantini wale novna ye nyina ye na me nipa baako eti de me sofu kum chacha me kan no me da se
Kasa omodi dia ko kasa mai ntunia ono ho boni dia na ono say about Councilor Vitros.
Yes, master.
What are you arranging in front of you like that?
Oh, it's Men in Black conversation, and
Okay, what can I
you know that we are now doing Men in Black. I don't know how many of you have started your attacks on the black issue. Michelle Bia, Ocean Bia, the Men in Black campaign. Bia Enumbi. Na yɛhwɛ yɛn ho yie na yɛhwɛ mmaa ne sense ne yɛhwɛ mmaa se ne yɛhwɛ nti no na me arrangement aka a very Afro mass class ɛno ana meaning sɛ alba so fa bi da na na wa fa bi da na so kre meaning wa fa bi da but yɛn nyina yɛ fa ne yɛn sɛ your body ni ayɛ correct it's very good and the credit back up and yes a meeting and meet on by any Afro mass class and I'm sure obi sami wa pe bi mpacho boma na friend 0277609644 prostate cancer member embansa the prostate enlargement member embansa me da se Halifax and rantina hu se me hyehyɛ da bai Kafra
so goes to the point and let's close
almost stop him me should I go to the issue
I was a issue
okay o si me hyehyɛ nyama issue Halifax and come with me why be say like I'm because for me from where I see me come and to so I tell Santiphone Kasana Grafo na edi wasn't a Asantini Chima Pejama or Casa Kama. I'll call you
what is your contribution to
my contribution to the issue is that if you tell me that we have less Ghana speaking people, so because of that, contextually, why would I before greeting Saba? Would I cry for greeting Saba? Like cry for the India, until that unima. I don't think you are doing good analysis. Iwo kromoi ayeko ewa mokasa cry for kasa ahe kulo somebody na moka ahe kulo yes ahe kulo ukono bitini bia wo bisan say ahe ekulo ya tobia na kan sani yete enti obi atwam ahe kulo ele enti nipa ni fi dwom no sana chi ba no share nyonko ahe kulo ahe ekolo and I was see ayeko ahe ekolo enti ye kasa na ye kan nyina wo ha me nyina wo ntiase Halifax e dey be to say alajo ha maka enya obi say enya kramofo di enya usafo di ye ji gal for kailuwa for na ye ji wono mo ba krom ha ho ne ye dem ko so ai so omo ntena ho Omo ko tena ho a de mo omo agie amwani gie eye omo twene won kayaluwa bucket no mkita no omo boss anyu no de bia na jo so bobu asa omo di ano no na kenkere na omo di asa enti aha enti krafo no Yehovah Jimmy Kolo what enti eba de san and the bisa krafo say na me boy a omi ya ye ni Allah ni ajo me ko be bi omo tunuma omo sa Allah ajo then he became Alajo. If you go to, they say the place is for the Muslims and it's for the houses. No. Go to Nimama. It is called Nimama. It's Nime Ama. Now, so when we had the Nimama, then before that one came, the chiefs were among the people in the old town. Mamomo. It's not Mamobi. Mamobi. Mam. Momo B is so our names resonate with our lives and the things we do. Halifax is sitting there right now. The mother will say in the Ghana language, B means axe. So if you have a son like Halifax who doesn't have a child, Onabi, Nabi, Onabi. So every language of the Ghana has a particular expression from where we are coming from, and it depicts who we are. That is why the most difficult language to learn in this country is Ghana language, and it is the only language that is in American books. No other language is there. They put contomere and they put it to bracket green leaves. Kwashiorkor has never been changed to the last study. This is what I want us to learn. Kwashiorkor is still Kwashiorkor. They can't change it. It's not been changed. It is a green leaf which contomere was there.
The way you said it has not been changed until.
No, I said it has not been changed till now. It is contomere that they've made it into bracket in our books, in American books. So it tells you that the language is strong. And because of that, if our greetings it's not a request, but it's a reminder that added to the greetings at the entrance. Let them know they are in Accra. Oh, Bakken. I know you would definitely come. It's a wish and a prayer. Oh, Bakken. It shouldn't be an argument.
That was when it's singular, right?
Yes. Nyabakken. Nyabakken. Oh, Bakken. Nyabakken. Our greetings in the morning when we start greeting here, Ojeko, Ojemla, Oshwe, all of them have meanings. But we are saying that they have reminded you that it is needed. It should not be argumentative. It should not be disassociated with. It's not, nakan yo work chaki. Mukwakan maleta to disassociate with such a thing. Kewale, wabi, what is disassociation? Meaning, Gaji Ashante Manu, Amakuma, Wahame Beda Behenibi, Waluku, Taflate, Yabulu Jibu. She Wahame Beda Mahishifio, Nico Hame Chukomi, Ame Matuete, to a Lebanese be. She walk a local, Waluku, Taflate. So add it to it, what does it change? Halifax. All the prayer we pray, we say we are calling God. How do we call God in Ghana?
Counselor, point well noted. Suppose point is because of the way some people are going extreme with it. It is high time the elders got involved. And then, let's make sure the conversation doesn't get out of control. That by the time the girls will achieve their aim of the language of greeting being recognized, they would have antagonized themselves. Has
anybody called the attention of the elders? Did you read a letter that came from Ghana Tourism Authority?
Yes, I read.
Did you read the content?
Yes, I read.
Did you understand it? Was he anything requesting for?
So how does this question answer suppose?
The letter that, because the Tourism Authority, the biggest conversation is not what just Niga said, especially what is happening at the Nkrumah Museum. And they brought a letter to say that they have not changed anything.
By they changed it.
No, they say they've not changed anything.
They've not authorized. That is what they said.
They have not authorized the change of anything. But the letter should show a content that they have observed they did not change anything. But they will speak to the authorities that matters to understand. So that letter could have addressed the misunderstanding and the misbehavior of the miscreants and the boys who are misbehaving. But if the authority that owns the place will tell us that they don't have any idea about who went to write there. Who owns the museum? Who collects the revenue?
Anyway,
Who does renovation in the place? The renovation that who is paying for it? Are they not doing renovation?
we have a few minutes.
Who is doing the renovation in the place? What do they want to us to do? Is it like because girls are quiet? So we are sitting here and then we have Gobe Festival while the food is called your Kegali and we are quiet in this place.
What prevents you from having your
Because when you have your Kegali Festival, when you have your Kegali Festival, you see, it's just like we go fetch Chalawati and another person rises up and go and do Wamba as if we are not correct. What that was your she get a framework. You think there's a festival that must be enacted in the system, and you want to get the history of the food. It is not Gobe, it is your Kegali. Don't tell us to do it. We don't want. We are not authors of confusion.
It's interesting. You know why? I don't know how I like to take it because anyway, over to you, brother.
Thank you. Issue, I think it is quite interesting, but it is also very dicey and very, very sensitive. And if you want to say it as it is or as it should be, if Christ is not taken, somebody will say we are rather authors of confusion.
No, but we have to be tribalistic.
But that is not the issue.
Alvas, 1 point.
Now,
sorry, somebody just started on Facebook. Let me please. Sorry, Alvas. One of the things that the speaker, no, it's just somebody just wrote it and I have to correct it. One of the things that the speaker said, and I've not forgotten. Sumada, honorable,
whoever said it, he said it where?
He said it in the chamber. He said it's never wrong to be tribalistic. So let's be tribalistic and fight for our tribes.
Okay. Now, this issue of overbacking, I heard the Nika, and then for me, I have no problem with what he has said. I have no problem with the way he said it. I think it is not wrong. Say Obi, there is nothing wrong. But when it comes to the fact that Ghana is a country of many tribes and many dialects, and then you ask yourself, say, issue here by any Jinasua, what triggered it? What is the motive of bringing in overbacking as against what is there already? It is the response, not from Nika, but the millions of responses that are coming that becomes worrying. What is it? Almost because it is on Ghana land, then I begin to have problem. If you mention and you say it is on Ghana land, then it is another thing altogether to me. Because so does it mean everything that is on Ghana land must be given a Gandhi? The Kwame Nkrumah Museum itself, the Kwame Nkrumah, then is he also a Ghana? I'm asking this because Safoka Kunchechakai, FR or Hinijan Sports Stadium. I remember from 2004, Tokwa Baye, they said they won't agree because Hinijan is not a Ghana. And I hear a friend saying, Baba Arabia, there was very little aid. So when things happen like that, then are we looking at it as Ghana or we are looking at it as Ghana? It becomes a problem. Then my next question is, so all the other Ghana terminologies are saying lots of accepting Lutron, a popular, and then were they an edict or decreed by a chief? No. Agbetoshin. Ayeko that he said. Ago. They didn't come from a chief. They marketed themselves and Obia Abesum.
Just like any other language.
So that's why I keep saying a good commodity needs little or no advertisement. It is a woman marketing word, no. Word Nangasabeton to a certain stage. Because nobody made it an edit. But it came. Dumso, and one at town you made a cover and edit. When? Dumso, where? What the Dumso, and one at town, it meaning ya, Anka. Yeah, marketing words, you know. Seriously, Obaken, not and yet too celebrated. Unless you go to traditional typical gun homes. Now, Betty Obaken. But it is there, like you said, like Halifa said, you know. Obaken, you got greeting, a whole conversation. Mohi. That's what I know.
That is your place.
No. The whole Mohi is the first. Then the person will ask you, hey, Obaken. Then Atu. That's what Halifa reminded us. It is a whole conversation. The gun greeting. You don't say Obaken. I am a good. Yeah. So it is all part of it. It is Mohi first, Obaken, and then Atu. So when you make it Obaken, then people will now begin to ask, is it Obaken? Does it mean welcome, or it is an expectation? Say, oh, you will really come back home. Because Akwaba is specific. They are welcoming you. Obaken, is it specifically a welcome?
Yes. Yes.
There's an argument there, very, very
Akwaba
big
is
argument.
not welcome.
But it has marketed himself
to
mean welcome. This is not the time to even go into the meaning and the history. Wow. The most important thing is that Akwaba has marketed itself, and that was why we had no option then. Since about 7 regions use it Akwaba as for me, let us as Dangwe people use words that we want the whole country to accept. You know? Let us use those words with passion. When you use it so passionately, it will ring in everybody's ears. In fact, anything that gains currency across the country, it does so faster when it is accepted in Accra. Because Accra is where we have the whole chunk, the hub of communication. Whether it is in Twi or whether, once the word is accepted in Accra, marketing it now becomes very, very easy. So let us as Gan people or Dangwe people, if there are specific words, we shouldn't make it say it is an edict from now on. Let's call this place this. Let's call this. When you market the word, those words and terminology, Salva, it will sell itself. As for me, as a Gan Dangwe person, I'm beginning to ask myself, so what has happened to the Dangwe ones? So the thing is it a Dangwe or Dangwe? Then the another problem is there. Because we are talking about Gadangwe region, which I agree with. But when you make it like this, then it means that you are sidelining the Dangwe people too. And then it becomes another conversation altogether.
Leave it to us.
So I'm not here to promote anybody. I'm not here to condemn anybody. But I'm saying, say, we shouldn't make it an edict, a decree. Say, it has been decreed by the chief of this place that from now on, this thing should be called this. Let us market the words themselves and let them sell themselves. Thank you.
Here and there.
Okay.
If you still have 2 minutes, I don't know how come. Okay. They say marketing now also marketing. One of the ways of marketing is what we need. There would be an easy now. And almost to use what it comes to. I think it's another who do have because I am I'm not familiar with marketing. And so now the ones what or more because it's standing. If they do not add their own marketing to it, visitors will feel apart from Brazil and Aquaba than the end of where they also try to in that life. The marketing you spoke of, is that not the same thing they are doing?
Well, I think if I go to the King's Palace and it says over here, this is how we greet over here. It is perfect. And that is the beginning of the marketing itself. That's the beginning. It shouldn't be a top-down approach as far as I think, but it must start from the beginning. Then when we start then, I mean, to me, I don't have a problem with that. Wezo and the rest of them, then that is where the Ghanaianness of the whole thing. I think Ghana is supposed to be a melting pot for all the tribes. Mm-hmm. When we make it a melting pot, it will be easier to accept anybody's word or form of greeting. Wachi is accepted everywhere, and it is Wachi. whether it is being cooked in Accra or not. It is not a ground word.
My other issue,
Okay.
because you are you understand this thing.
Okay.
And the man, look what you able to understand. You know the challenge. Out there, in preaching, I want to say, in crying, even see. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I said this in the last edition. Say, Ghana State, they are paramounts on their own. Time and near Mugiti, the Ghana State were not paramount. Divisions under one. Now, see, the authority of Niga. It is an authority of Nila or Nilua. Fortunately for them, it's not at all like Ganga. So the non-Ganga folk will think, oh, then when Niga speaks, it is binding on the gentleman from Ugla. Hello, Ningo. Hello, Nungwa. But it is not.
Yeah.
When Niga places a ban on drumming in Gamashi, from May to June, oh, Bala, what was she doing? You get what I mean? So, it takes when you said, oh, when we do that, are we leaving the time base? No. It is for us, see, the presidents of chief etashi. Now, they can decree low fiat name, and maybe we would get it. And I agree with you that when we get there, the whole grid will not become a conversation. So it's but I get where you are coming from. That okay, it is about to say, that street no individual. Then what do you do? So omunyuzo obia bejiatum. Means when you the person won't share that. Yeah, obey defense.
Sure. And also, better than our contribute to.
Obey defense. Anyway,
okay, thank you.
Now, finally, Aquaba, Moni, Obakeno. I'm not sure that is the problem. No. I think for a while now, there was this concern here that the Ghana language is going extinct. And the Ghana and Ghana for that matter. You get what I mean? It's the same expression, da. Why if they are we and crying, Oba Cosco won't cry, or Coscula, Unsian cry, because only other Galan, other Ghanaian languages without a gun. It's yeah, okay. That's another wish, but I can say, I didn't know that they are. I mean, come on, you say, about people are saying country, but I would be reason so about the country. You get what I mean? It is this has been triggered by decades of complaints that have been compressed on expressing. So I agree with Safo. Look, let's call for restraint and go behind closed doors and negotiate. I agree with you, person. On more, more. You get what I mean? So I want to say, and you say the more. But as I said, Obiant, that's also who can make us an ash. That's an example because it is the capital, who do that, but not your
yeah, certain way, there be a Macau, Ali. Me no call Bukum, say, send your addressing. Yeah, Kota, the audio of a website over time. Macassa says it's an observation. Let's pay attention, open, let's experiment. Or no, idea, no.
You know my weakness.
Oh, okay. Okay. Matthias. Men could be.
Extra animacy on 800.9 people in that about. What I can think they claim about.
Oh, Bocasio Yado, I've been for no, Kumchacha.
Nakano.
Kumchacha. Oh, let a question and call breast from the no, sir. No, sir. So whatever it is, the Men in Black campaign is going on.
When I was a kid, growing up, it was very common of it to speak Chinese because I was Chinese. So the guy over the decades, if there are 20 stamp radio stations in Accra, 20 of them are speaking Accra. The boys grew up listening to Accra movie, so it got to a time, even guys who started speaking Yoruba and Igbo language, but because of the orientation they see in the video. So until this, my grand people will establish their own radio and TV station that will promote the language and inculcate the what are you talking about? Because I can't come back and say, hey.
And so we're in the kind of radio, so
I got confused. And thank for fishing. Only the best rapper I can say yes, Tiny. Tiny. Oh, never can get Okeku. The she here, Tiny. A new gun if you she ain't not make it like it. Tiny message the way you coin of you more. But I hear me just say that you are not saying. No, yes, you are playing. There I got to know that. Was his boy. Let me quote him.
Yeah,
his boy. Remember. Yeah.
Then back
Okeku. When you say Okeku, yeah, Okeku, yeah, the best. Oh yeah, I done the best.
All right, so the Men in Black campaign still continue.
I used to not
Seriously.
And only had it. But and they had to go and do a free version before we back. Why are the guys not embracing and like buying or promoting their own? Yeah, but so you are forced to now.
But I have to school. Yeah, you're a lot of. You have to say, I don't know that I will answer.
Yes, but the teachers can do school because and you have another language.
Example, you see.
You said they check
until they check the figures in parliament. I'm a money.
Really make.
Thank you very much. God, when you study God, then they transfer you from Accra to Onyeyi Efefle. Washia Sani. Because you want to make the Akan language a standard language in Ghana. Nyenyema saw me. You see, we want to exercise restraint, but the Ghana teachers have been transferred to go and teach Ekwapimpi and technical drawing. Washia Bului. Okay, Ganyanshi, Oya Gama Chipono, Oya Gama B, no fear bull and you Gami, Nigamen Kwabudi. Ora, nibi epi ani osmun wo yo. Eja keshi. Ameye nye hwe ame.
If God then can for alone want to project God and Daniel are almost the same. So it will be better for this. We all fight together. Anytime.
You see, this conversation is not that. I want to sell my medicine and go. Afromas Plus. It's Men in Black, and if you see me in black, it will be black throughout because men must be in black. Until I wore this black, I didn't know that I am a black brother with a chocolate fair colored skin. I know my skin was fair like this, like Honorable Okujeto Ablako. I didn't know I was fair until I joined this men in black. Please, if you're watching me right now, the secret is that you need to order for yours now. Afromas Plus. Afromas Plus. It takes care of your prostate, takes care of your immune system, takes care of your blood flow, your liver, your spermatozoa, and it has a level of ginseng to increase your performance when it comes to potency. I don't know how you feel, but if you're very tired and you swallow one Afromax tablets before the 24-hour cycle will end, you have vigor, you have strength, you have power to do. This is plant-based. It's called Afromas Plus. Please join the WhatsApp page where we are doing self-conversation and motivation for medication. Men to matter. Men to matter. Afromax Plus. Men to matter. Men in black. Please let's join it. The third week in September, we are launching this product. And I'm telling you, even before the launch, now it is going around everywhere. If you want one, call me right now. 0277 609 644. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud you came to watch me. Afromas Plus is the best. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Yare yo, yare yes. Ubibenya wane fi yare. Yamfa yare su nye nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life.